Hi, if you operate the kind of business that requires you to book appointments for sales calls or for recruitment or for whatever purpose, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through my complete roadmap for booking 300 to 500 high quality appointments every single month on Autopilot. By the way, my name is Chrysalette Vassell and I am a business coach and I also own a digital marketing agency. So let's jump into it. This is our complete roadmap to booking 300 to 500 high quality appointments every single month on Autopilot. This training is for you if you're struggling with finding leads, always having to chase people, feeling like you're not in control of your business, and you're at the place where you're ready to pretty much flip the script and get tons of people booked into your calendar on Autopilot every single month. What we're going to take a look at in this particular training, I'm going to take you through the TVO=S formula, and I'm going to also take a look at the complete roadmap as well as explore some common mistakes and give a pretty strong recommendation at the end of the presentation. So do stay to the very end because you don't want to miss that part of it. The TVO formula is pretty simple. If you are looking to close sales, there are three factors that are absolutely crucial, and these are not things you can neglect in any shape or form. The T stands for traffic, V value, O offer. So it's traffic plus value plus the offer equals to the sale. There has to be traffic. There must be eyes on whatever offer you have. You must be able to get people into your space. Take a look at what you have, jumping onto your funnels, jumping on a call with you, or wherever you're choosing to direct people, you must first have their attention. The value speaks to the content, and like I said, the O speaks to the offer. I'm not going to be covering the value and the offer on this particular video. However, if these are things that you want me to take a look at a later date, leave something in the comment section and I'll be sure to dig into these a bit more later on. For this particular training, I'm going to be taking a significant look at the traffic elements of things. So let's jump into it. If you are looking to get consistent leads into your calendar, the very first step that you need to have in play is an appointment funnel. Remember, the intent is to get people booked into your calendar. So the very first thing that needs to be in place, like I said, is the appointment funnel. In the appointment funnel, there are a few pieces that needs to be there. The filter sequence is something that you want to add into your appointment funnel because you want to be able to filter out the people who are not qualified. You only want to jump on the call with someone who has the desire to buy and the ability to buy. Both of those need to be present for you to actually close sales. Another element that needs to also be included is a strong reminder campaign, which will include your SMS sequences and your email sequence. Inside of the reminder campaign as well, you also want to ensure that there is an element of it that is focused on giving value. Very, very crucial. Prior to the call, before someone gets on the call with you, they must be eager to jump on the call because they see the kind of value they're going to be able to get on the call. The only way to really do this is to do this through your appointment funnel, because you will more than likely, if you have a very good appointment funnel, will include a very strong VSL. But in your reminder campaign, this is also very crucial, because here you have the opportunity to really give people value before they jump on the call, and do so in such a way where they really want to be on the call with you. And so this will significantly reduce your no-show rates. The important part here is to ensure that the reminder campaign is solid and that it is very good. Once you have a strong, solid reminder campaign, you are going to have a large number of people who actually book the call, showing up for the call, which increases your opportunity for actually closing these calls and getting new clients. The other element, of course, is to drive traffic to this appointment funnel. So once the appointment funnel is set up and good to go, the next step, of course, is to drive people to this funnel. How do we do this? And we're talking about autopilot, which means we have to have different things in play that just gets them coming in consistently without you having any sort of involvement per se. Once this thing is set up, you set it up, have the testing done, and once it's set into play, then it keeps on bringing these people over and over again. Yeah. One strong way of doing this is by using Google Ads. Google Ads are super powerful, and these can certainly bring in your ideal people to you. There is, of course, a big reason why people are paying Google millions, billions of dollars, because this is a method that works. So one way of getting traffic to the funnel is by utilizing Google Ads to get these persons plugged into your calendar. Secondly, of course, Google SEO. This is absolutely powerful. Being able to rank on the first page of Google organically is also a very powerful way of getting people into your platform as well. And thirdly, by running Facebook ads. This is also a very beautiful and powerful way of getting people booked into your calendar. There is a big debate as to which of the ads you choose, Google ads or Facebook ads. That's a discussion for another time. For today, I'm just showing you the best platforms that we are going to use to bring in people on autopilot. Liking this video so far, go ahead and smash the like button. Also, leave me a comment in the comment section. And additionally, please ensure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified once a new video is released. Let's jump back into it. When we're talking about Facebook ads, however, I must mention that there is an old way of running Facebook ads, and there is now a new way of doing things. I'm going to run through this a bit with you so that you get the full understanding where this is concerned. So if you're running Facebook ads for leads, you want to switch that up, because here's what would happen. This is the old way of doing things. You run the ads for the leads. After you run the ads for the leads, you have to call these leads. You have to also send them emails, send them different messages, and many of the times after you reach out to them, you do not get any response, and so there is no appointment booked. Whole lot of waste of time, and at the end of the day, there is still no new client. The new way of doing things is to run ads for appointments and not leads. So you're directing people straight to your actual calendar, so people are booked into your calendar. Once they're booked into your calendar, because you have the structures in place that I mentioned before, with your reminder campaign and stuff like that, then the likelihood of them actually showing up for the call, they're going to be eager to actually show up for the call based on what you do prior to them showing up. And once they get on the call, you have a strong opportunity to actually close them. There is no opportunity to close them if they're not on the call. So your chances of actually getting new clients will go up significantly once you get these persons booking an appointment and then showing up for the call. So this is the old way of doing things, running ads for leads as opposed to running ads for appointments. A lot of people are still running ads for leads and not appointments. So you are still in the early stage of things. And so if you're watching this, you want to jump on this as quickly as possible because a lot of people are still doing things the old way. So if you get into it where you're doing things the new way, you will stand to be one of those persons who are benefiting significantly. Once you've moved through that step where you actually get the leads, booking the appointment, of course, the next step is to show up for the call and to now close the sale, which means that you have to be pretty good at what you do on the sales call. A strong method that I tend to use is always value, value, value. And of course, having very good sales training is also significant. The better you are at actually selling, then of course, the greater your sales will be. Very, very important. But of course, you show up on the call, you deliver value, you show people how you're actually able to help, how you're able to serve, and you are pretty much good to go. If, however, there is no sale on that actual call, then what you then do is then you add this person to a follow-up campaign or you add them to a nurturing campaign. Pretty simple. Over time, a number of these persons who are added into your follow-up campaign or nurture campaign will be converted into clients. There's also a very strong way or a right way or a wrong way to actually do following up. But we're not going to jump into all of that on this particular training. But there is a way of following up that is right and one that is wrong, or let's say one that is better than the other, right? So once you have a very good follow-up campaign, then a number of the persons who actually fall into this campaign will be converted over time. Because remember, these persons were already filtered, so they are pretty much your ideal people. You are bringing them through a decent flow. Over time, these persons, if they were not sold on the call, will eventually get going with you and will actually do business with you over time. I also want to quickly remind you how powerful and how important the follow-up is. If you have done any sort of sales training, then you will know that the sale usually takes place anywhere between 5 to 12 exposures. So having something set in place that allows you to position and get in front of this prospect multiple times will significantly increase your chances of actually closing that sale. So again, if the close doesn't happen on the actual call, no problem. There are some persons who will not try to close on the first call and will set up a second call and do the close then. But it really depends on you, your preference, what is being sold, and your general sales strategy. But again, the follow-up and nurturing campaign, super, super important. Now, if you're here and you love the sound of all of this, but you don't really know how to put all of the pieces together, I want to take a quick moment and introduce you to our coaching program, Gifted Boss, which is my business coaching program, which includes 3 core elements: mindset, marketing, and sales. We focus on all of these 3 things. For me, these are my 3 core pillars. As far as I'm concerned, these are the 3 things that you need to really, really succeed. In Gifted Boss, you are going to get access to our appointment funnel, which is exactly the same funnel that we're using. You're going to get access to that as well. And all you need to do is make minor tweaks to it, and it is already good to go. So you won't have to go and fiddle around and try and figure things out for yourself. This is something that we have already proven, tested, tried, and this has been proven and tested by a few hundred people. I think we can now say a few thousand people, and it actually works. All right, so you will get access to that, and you don't have to go and test a number of things to actually see what works. You're also going to get access to our funnel builder and website builder training as well. And you're going to get access to our email sequences and our SMS sequences. And these will complement your appointment funnel, because remember, you have to have a strong reminder campaign in place. And in all of that mix, you are going to be getting access to exactly how to provide the value prior to the call. So that way you're not giving too much and you're not giving too little. You're giving the right mix to make people actually eager to be on the call with you, so that your no-show rates will be super low. Like I said, you're going to also be getting our access to our campaigns, and this includes the nurturing campaign or the follow-up sequence as well. We're also going to get you going via Facebook and Google Ads. We're going to train you through the entire process to ensure that you know what you're doing. It's totally different setting up a Facebook ad or a Google ad for appointments than it is for setting it up for leads. So if you have been running ads for leads, it's totally different in terms of structure and setup than it is for running ads for appointments. And we're going to take you through the entire thing so that you are good to go. We're also going to help you with your Google SEO to get you ranked on the first page of Google as well. So we have a whole lot of things packed into Gifted Boss for you. You're also going to get access to our resource center, which pretty much is a compilation of all of the tools and resources that I personally use inside of my business. You're going to get access to these as well, so that of course you can save yourself a lot of time and make significantly more money. We're also going to help you in terms of your organic marketing, because we spoke about 2 strong inorganic methods. We spoke about 1 organic method so far, which is the Google SEO, but we're also going to look at social media as well, and we're going to show you some of the best ways to go about organic traffic for your social media. Gifted Boss is an 8-month-long coaching program. You're going to be getting access to weekly live calls, and there's a great deal more that's included in Gifted Boss, but I just wanted to pull out some of the elements that were mentioned here inside of this training, because like I said, a great deal more that's inside of Gifted Boss, because this particular training was focused mostly on actually booking the appointments. When it comes to the other elements of your business, we do take significant look at the other elements there as well. So very quickly again, you are going to get access inside of Gifted Boss. You're going to get access to our appointment funnel. You're going to get access to our website and funnel builder training. All of the sequences that we're using, you're going to get access to these as well, and all you need to do is to make minor tweaks to them and you're good to go. You're also going to get guidance via your Facebook and Google Ads, as well as get Google SEO set up for you. And you're also going to get access to a resource center, organic marketing training, and you are going to be having weekly calls. And so if you need any kind of support, any kind of guidance, you'll be able to access all of that on the call. Plus, you'll also have access to our 24-hour support system as well, and all of these amazing things. So if you went through this training and this is something that intrigues you, you know that you want to get 300 to 500 high quality appointments booked into your calendar every single month. You're tired of chasing people. You're tired of feeling like you don't have control. This is a program that is set and ready for you. If you have a service-based business, especially if you have a coaching business, this is for you. If you have any kind of business that requires you getting people booked into your calendar, you certainly want to take a look at Gifted Boss. You pretty much have three options. One, you can choose to do nothing, just leave from this training and pretend like things are going to be okay without making any sort of change. Pretty much just fooling yourself. Your other option is to try and figure things out on your own, which may take you a few months, maybe a few years to replicate our system. It's not impossible, but I'm pretty sure it's going to take you a whole lot of time to be able to test, prove, try, and do all of the different pieces that we already have set up and ready for you to go right away. 3, you can jump on board with us, work with me and my team, and actually fast track your growth. You can plug into our already proven system and you are good to go. We already have all of the pieces aligned, all the pieces intact. All you now need to do is to reach out to me and get ready and going. What I have done is that I have set up some free coaching sessions that are available. You may get access to me or you may get access to a member of my team, all well trained and good to go. The beautiful thing about this is that it's absolutely free and it's designed to really deep dive into your business. We are going to be taking a look at your business and see where you are, take a look at the mistakes that you may be making, where the loopholes may be, what things you may be doing correctly, and see what are some of the tweaks that needs to take place and direct you on what your next best steps may be. And if you happen to be a good fit for Gifted Boss, then we are going to give you an invitation to actually be a part of the Gifted Boss family. Unfortunately, though, we don't choose to work with everyone. And so if you are not a good fit, you are not going to be given that invitation. We may invite you to join our Facebook group. If that is the case, don't feel any kind of way if we do not invite you to join Gifted Boss at this time. It just means that at this particular time, you are not the best fit. But you are still going to walk away with a great deal of value on that call, which is what we are all about, giving value and giving value and giving value. All right, so that's us for this particular training. It was absolutely amazing being able to walk you through what our roadmap looks like for getting 300 to 500 high quality appointments booked into calendars every single month. Again, if you want our help with getting this done for you, we are absolutely ready and excited to get you up and going. In the meantime, I invite you to leave a comment. Let me know if you have any kinds of questions about any of this. You can also check the description and you can go ahead and book a call with me and my team, and we'll be sure to be on the call with you, provide you with amazing value. Also, like, share, and of course, I invite you to subscribe to this channel because we're putting out a great deal of amazing value on here, and we would certainly appreciate you revisiting us and giving us a subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay safe. This is Crystalette Vassal saying to you, write your own destiny.